Seeing no one, the boys went through the recreation room and into the viewing gallery. The long, thin corridor overlooked the court. Alongside the windows, a bench was set up for the queen to sit on and listen. The round windows were decorated with carvings of peacocks and elephants. They glistened, reflecting the sparkle of the gemstones. "This is a great place to spy," said Prince Veera. "You can see and hear everything that happens." "Shh," Suku whispered. "Spies don't chatter." Before Veera could reply, a horn blared. He and Suku kneeled on the cushioned benches and peeped through the windows. To the beat of drums, King Bhima entered through the large doors. 2 soldiers walked in front of him. A long train of maroon silk stretched from the king's tunic. "What if the sentry steps on it?" Prince Veera asked. "I'll die laughing," said Suku. "I'm sure you will die if you laugh," said Prince Veera. "Want to try?" "Shh! Stop talking," said Suku. From below, they heard the king say, "Let the proceedings begin." Then King Bhima sat down on his throne. A man stepped to the center of the court and gave his name. He asked the king to do something about the crows that dirtied his newly built terrace. As people presented their problems, the king sometimes asked them to come back later with more details or to bring a witness. Sometimes he gave them work. Sometimes he gave them money. 1 or 2 even got punished for wasting his time. Some of the problems were serious. One man was there about his sick parents. A woman came to complain about her greedy landlord. Some people had silly problems, like the man who had lost his shadow. Another wanted to charge rent to the birds that sat on his roof. A woman came to complain that the roadside tree gave more shade to her neighbor's house than her own. "That's ridiculous," said Suku when a man asked if he could live inside his neighbor's chimney. "I'm sure we could solve these problems," said Veera. "And who's going to let us?" Suku said. That evening, the boys didn't play in the woods or swim in the river. They played court instead. Prince Veera met imaginary people and heard their cases. Suku was his counsel. A week had gone by. There were no classes on New Moon Day. With nothing to do, the boys crept into the palace to watch King Bhima hold court. But this time, the court was empty, and outside there was a long line of people waiting to see the king. "Where is your father?" Suku asked. Veera and Suku raced to the king's chambers. "The king is unwell," said the royal physician. "Don't bother him." Veera looked at his father's pale face. His mother, the queen, sat close by, tending to him. "But people are waiting," Veera whispered to Suku. "Maybe we should open our own court," Suku whispered back. Veera's eyes twinkled. "This is the perfect opportunity." He leaned toward his father's bed. "Father, I can hold court today on your behalf," he said. "What?" the king sputtered, trying to sit up. "We have been listening to your court for many days," admitted Veera. "We are sure we can handle it." "Are you trying to become king?" asked the king, smiling. "No, father, but I will learn to govern," said Veera. "And you can get some rest." "Well, that sounds very tempting," the king said. "But you can't do this on your own." "Here I present to you my wise counsel, Suku," said Veera. The king smiled at both of them. "You've been planning this for a long time, then."